Good evening, everyone. I hope you've had a blessed day and a blessed week so far. Today's message is about prayer. So never forget that your prayers are being heard and they're being tended to. No matter how many people God has to tend to, He specifically is listening to your prayers and He's tending to them. And just remember, you may get a yes, you may get a no, but we have to learn to say yes to God's will when He gives us a no. That no could save our lives. It can save us from a lot of headache and heartache. It can prepare us for a wonderful future. And we just have to believe and know that His no could be, it's definitely for our best interest. So we just have to trust His no. We have to trust His yes. And while His answer may not always feel great at the time, we just have to learn to trust Him no matter what the answer is. Because I know there's moments in your life where you looked back and you were like, ooh, I dodged that bullet. Or, ooh, what was I thinking? So those are the moments where we need God the most. And that's why we should always keep Him involved in our lives and keep Him at the center. Keep Him at the center of all of our decisions and at the center of everything we do and the center of everything we say, because He can save us from a lot of stuff if we're just in tune with Him and we communicate with Him all the time. It's just like being in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you know that person very well, and you know what they expect out of you. You know what you're going to kind of get from them because you know them. You're with them all the time, and you just kind of know that person. So just always remember that communication with God is a necessity. It is important. We must have that in our life. And we must also set aside time where we sit and just listen to Him. We may get answers from Him through reading His Word, through just sitting quietly, from people that we're around. You could have something on your mind and has been on your mind for weeks or months, and you could sit and have a conversation with someone, and they could actually have the answer that you need. So we just have to stay in tune and always be mindful and always listen for His voice. No matter whatever form it comes in, we have to just be ready to hear His voice. So it's really not much, and everything I've said today you've probably heard before. This just comes as a reminder to keep prayer in your life. Keep the communication open with God, because He really does care for us. And even though this world is crazy and sometimes it feels like He's nowhere to be found, just know He's there, omnipresent. He's always here, and He will find a way to show you that He's there. Just seek Him. Seek Him and you shall find Him. He will make sure you can find Him as long as you're seeking Him. But as long as you're, hey, I don't care, life goes on, just doing whatever you want to do, it may continue that way. But if you actually seek God and you pray to Him every day, He will begin to show you who He is. And He'll show you who He is in a real way, where there's nothing that can convince you that there's no God and that He's not there with you, because He's shown you Himself that He's there with you. So just begin a prayer life with Him. If you don't have one, just start small. It doesn't have to be big, and you can pray one time a day. At least start. Open the communication with God, and He will begin to show you who He is. So it was nice chatting with you, and I just pray that everyone is doing well and that you will begin to build a relationship with God, because it's very important, especially in these terrible times. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video, okay? Bye.